All right, man, how do we know when crypto is at its very top, right? As I know, everybody was scared. You know, it slowly just went from 60 to 50 something, and then to high 40s, and then it kind of went up a little bit, and then it came back down to the 30s, and then it came back up a little bit, and then it came back down, and, hit 29, and then came up and then down and up and down, and now it's just kind of a little bitty slope upwards to 40K. How do you know when it's over? In a technical analysis way, you're looking for a blown top, or actually a double top is what you're looking for. Sorry, not a blown top. You're looking for a double top. You're looking for first, to consider a double top in crypto, the very top of a market. The first thing you need to see is a parabolic structure of candles. All right, this is only because of previous patterns. Okay, you want to see that chart. I think you guys are going to look at it this way. So you want to see that chart looking like that. Like it was just like whoop. Go to TradingView. Go to the Bitcoin chart. Right. Look at it on the day chart. So up on the top, you got 30-minute, hour, 5 hours, or 6 hours, or something like that. You want to go to the day, right? It's the day. So every candle represents a day of price action on the Bitcoin chart. So you go to there, you look at it on the day, and you're gonna see the steepest incline of candles. It's like ridiculous. It's like ramping up, and then whoop, it just goes straight up, and the candles get bigger and longer, and stand taller. And then you're gonna see it hit on a big green candle, and then the next to it, you're gonna see what's called a candle wick, right on the bottom and the top. And what that indicates, to see where Bitcoin's price went to at the top, you have to look at where that wick was. It's the little skinny line in the middle of the bar. The top of that wick gives you the price that it hit. The bottom of that wick gives you the price that it hit. And if it's a green candle, then that means that it closed at a higher price than the previous candle. And if it's a red candle, that means that it closed at a lower price than a previous candle. And so you're gonna see a big green candle, then you're gonna see a wick, right? And then you're gonna see another green candle, and the next one after that, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it's like 1 to 2 days after that, you're gonna see another wick, okay? It's probably a red candle with the wick on it. And then you see it just begin to taper off. Now it's just like, you're gonna see tons of wicks and red candles next to it, signifying that okay, this thing has run out of steam. So we didn't have. I mean, for people who probably coming from other markets, Forex or stocks or whatever, it probably looks parabolic to you. But yeah, I would suggest you look at previous bull runs to see how parabolic these things can get. So we didn't have a parabolic price structure, right? We didn't have that really high, steep looking structure of candles on the chart. And so, when it dipped, it was like, man, could this be a bear market? And it's like, it really doesn't look like something, that would occur, right? It just doesn't look like we hit the top just yet. It's supposed to look like this, and then we hit a top. Soon as you start coming this way, where the charts are just tall and big green candles, and they're just going up and up and up, and it's crazy high. That's a scary sight, because it's like, man, any day now, this thing's gonna topple. But you want to look for a double top. Until then, all we have is volatility, and in crypto, volatility can be 40% dips, man. I'm sorry, dude. It'd be like that. Do I know when it's gonna happen? No, I don't know when it's gonna happen. Are there people that called it out and predicted before? Sure. But those same people are wrong also. You know what I mean? Great traders are still wrong 30% of the time. 3 out of the 10 times they're wrong. 7 out of the 10 times they're right. And in the bull market, 7, most likely the majority of those 7 times, they're saying the price is going up. And it's like, duh, the price is going up. We're in a bull market. It's not hard to predict that. You know what I mean? And then, if people were calling for Bitcoin to come back down to 20K when it hit 40K the first time. They're like, oh, it's too hot. It's coming down. And then it went from 40K to 50K. Or actually, it went from 40K to 30K. And everybody was like, oh, it's going lower, guys. It's going lower. It's going lower. Wait for 20K. There's YouTubers that you could find. They had to come out and say, I was wrong. It didn't go to 20K. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. At best, we can use the charts to make an educated guess. The better you get at making educated guesses, the more you realize that it could go either way. And you got to be prepared for either one. See, a good trader, and I'm not advising you guys to trade, okay? I'm just giving you, some context to reading the charts and whatnot, to see when you want to exit the market. But a trader looks at it, makes a probable guess, okay? Like it's a game of probabilities at that point. They look and see what's probable here, right? And they make a guess, and then they say, okay, I'm gonna go with this guess, and I'll buy or I'll sell here. But they also make a note of, if I'm wrong though, I'm gonna do this. And that's where I think a lot of you guys out there trading, oh, I'm trading, buy low, sell high. You newbies that are doing that and hurting yourselves, you're not, you think that you have to be absolute in your thinking, and you don't. You don't have to. You have to be prepared for anything that can happen, all the contingencies, right? But, for people who are playing this much longer game, and really during the bull run, a lot of us are only buying. I bought and sold, in the earlier part of the bull run, but after that, I'm only really buying. I'm only buying because I don't know when it's going to pop. I don't know what's going to pop and when. Might as well just buy. That's it. And wait until I see that double top. You know what I mean? I see that parabolic price structure. I see us going all the way up like this. And then I look for that momentum that was very strong going up. And then it's just like a plane that kind of stalls out in the air. Just starts sputtering, right? And then it kind of comes down, and then it catches itself, and it comes back up to that same level. You'll see it on the chart. It hit the same number. It goes, it was like 19,600 back in 2017. And it just couldn't break through. Comes back down again. Oh man, here we go. Get out. Run. Save yourselves, And that's kind of what you want to look for, So it's not price either. Like, don't look at it. You might think $200,000 for a Bitcoin is way too high, and you might think that. And that's your perspective. That's like your emotional knee-jerk reaction to that price. That doesn't necessarily mean that it's out of steam though, right? And so it's not about price, it's about date. There's a lot of factors to look at it, but to view it from, but just because it looks like a lot to you, it doesn't mean that it is, or that it's done. But you want to look for that parabolic price structure, okay? You want to look for that, and then you want to see it run out of steam, and then try it again, and not break through that ceiling. And then, we're out. So, bro, we're probably not going to see a parabolic structure for a minute. So don't get spooked out. Be cool. I don't think the market is done. I don't think it's over. I don't think that we're, going to blast off from 38K today either. You know what I mean? I don't think so. I think we got some more weeks of boring Bitcoin. Boring. Come on, do something. That kind of Bitcoin. And then it'll come back out to play again. In the meantime, hopefully, some more confidence comes back to these altcoins. You get a few of them push out of the way and break off from Bitcoin and do some gains, maybe. And those might be, ways for your portfolio to look a little bit more normal. I think I'm down like 23% right now, which is really not bad. But I'm honestly, I know Bitcoin's going to do what it's going to do. I'm just waiting for XRP. That's right. Just sitting tight, waiting. It's going to be what it is. Who knows? But yeah, man, it's my 2 cents. about the market. Don't get scared. You know, here's how you know when the top is coming in, and it could get way more technical than this. Okay, it could get so much more technical than this. I just know that a lot of the folks who are watching my stuff are, you know, pretty new to the game, and so I just want to keep it real basic and talk about just the fundamental stuff to look for. But if you're following me on Facebook or Twitter, you know, man, if you follow me on Twitter at Teddy Kareem, and I'm retweeting stuff all the time that I find that I think is useful information and may help you. But yeah, man, you know, if you want all news like all the time, like I can't flood Facebook like I can Twitter, and so, you know, follow me there if you want more news. But yeah, man, love you. Hope all goes well. Hope everything works out for you guys. Hope you're able to follow, you know, sound advice, whether you think it's mine or you think it's somebody else's. I hope it's sound. And yeah, man, peace.